Yo, what is going on, everybody? Carnage back here again, and today I am back with a different kind of, well, not so much different, but another review, I should say. And as you can tell by the title, I found the Simpsons figures. I picked up Homer, and I picked up Bart. I believe these are both from Series 1, just from what I was kind of looking up, because from what I looked up, these characters are from Series 1. With Groundskeeper Willie, Otto the bus driver, Bart, and Homer. And I've seen some things about Series 2 also having a Homer in it, so I'm not so sure if that's like fully true or not. I personally have not seen any of the Series 2 figures. I've only seen Bart and Homer, Otto, and Groundskeeper Willie. And I do eventually want to get the Groundskeeper Willie and, Otto, just because, I was a huge fan of The Simpsons for a long time, and then I kind of quit on it. But I'm starting to get back into it now, so yeah. Without any further ado, let me just crack both these guys out of the box and show you what they're all about. All right, and here they both are out of the box. Let me just say, for the price point of about $13, like it's a little expensive, but I mean, for the amount of like articulation they have, it's I'd say it's definitely worth it. And I also mostly picked these both up because I saw a guy on TikTok, name of Danny O'Mani, customize a Homer Simpson into a Daredevil, and he also did another Homer Simpson as a Bullseye, which very cool. If you guys haven't seen him on TikTok before, I do recommend you check him out. Very cool guy. Very seems like a very genuine man, and I really enjoy his content. So, gonna start off with, just taking these guys out of the way. And just gonna show you the accessories. Homer came with a whole box of donuts. From what it seems like, these are not removable, so they're just kind of stuck there. But you did get a donut with a couple bites taken out of it. Just kind of show you guys a little closer. Yeah, I really do like the donut box, though. That is very cool. Because now you can just, like, for example, if, you guys are doing stop motion or ACBA, you can just use this, just in, like, an office type setting. And then, the donut, just because, donut. And then Bart only came with his skateboard, which would have really liked if he came with his slingshot, just so, he can, at least have some kind of dynamic pose with a weapon, just because we all know he uses that slingshot quite frequently. So, I'm going to start off with Bart first. And let me just say, like, these guys have way more range of motion than I thought they did. Like, the head, definitely wish they had more because, can't really, he can only look side to side. And I also should say the face sculpt, very good. Very TV accurate. Wish, he could look up and down, though. That's the only sucky part. They do have a single point of a, single, jointed elbow. Which, I mean, for, the basic figure this is, not bad. It also does kind of have upper arm movement as well, and the wrist also swivels, which is pretty cool. They didn't even have to do that. I really do like that. He also has a single jointed knee and upper leg movement. And I haven't tried this yet, but yep, the hip even moves. And the feet go, like they don't go up and down with it. Oh wait, do they have an ankle pivot? Yeah, it looks like it has a mild amount of ankle pivot, so that's pretty cool. And then it just goes, full 360, which pretty cool. And that's just for, Bart, who is a smaller figure. And, he also does have little ports in his feet, so he can ride his skateboard. Can he? Okay. There we go. Yeah, and his skateboard does have movable wheels, so that's pretty cool. So now you can get Bart in, some skating poses. And I just realized that he's a little too... that my camera's kind of... I can't go down anymore, but, his wheels do move. Don't know if you guys can see that, but they do move. I can confirm that. And like I said, for the price point of like $12 to $13, it's not terrible. I mean, definitely way cheaper than a Marvel Legend. Like, you can buy basically 2 Simpsons figures for the price of 1, Marvel Legend. And now going on to the one that I'm the most excited about is Homer. And he basically has like the same articulation as Bart, basically just, thicker joints. So basically he can T-pose like this, has a single jointed elbow, and then, wrist pivot. Again, wish they would have looked up and down, but all they have is just like that neck movement, along with the hip stuff. And, he can surprisingly kick out really far, single jointed legs. Again, most mild amount of like ankle pivot, but I think he has more of an ankle rocker pivot than Bart did, which is pretty interesting. And like I said, very good detailing on these, like very representative of the TV show. And then on the back it does have, don't know if you guys can see that, but it does say 20th TV, and then macaroni symbols, and then, Jakks Pacific, made in China. And then, the CE, basically that CE symbol on his butt, which pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah, I really do like these, especially his hairpiece on top. It's made out of a softer plastic, which very cool. Really do like that. And if you look very closely, or at least, in the TV show, that his side part of his hair is supposed to be an M, and then, his ear is supposed to look like a G. Does not look like the ear looks like a G, but, whatever. But yeah, these are pretty basic figures, but I mean, for those of you who are Simpsons fans, like Dan, who I know is a big fan of The Simpsons, these are very cool, and, if you're a fan of The Simpsons and, want something to, just have on your desk or something, these are definitely very fun. And, with the amount they move, you can definitely at least do a basic stop motion with it, like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, Marge! I don't know what I'm doing anymore, if I am fully honest. I slowly am losing my mind. But yeah, very cool. I really do enjoy these, actually. Especially, the fact that, they can move. Vaguely reminds me of, what are they called? The, World of Springfield figures. That's what these remind me of, except with articulation. Well, I mean, this World of Springfield ones did have articulation, but it was, like, very basic, where it was something like only upper arm movement, and then, I think the hips could move. But, I mean, that was basically it. But, I mean, the World of Springfield stuff did also have electronics in it, which, I mean, were very cool, because then you could have them say, voice lines from the show, and they also came with their own playsets. So, let me just give you guys one more look at these guys before, the review ends. And I will say, I would not give these to children that are, like, small. Like, I'd say maybe like a 10-year-old at least would be able to have these, like, at least, smart enough to not, put something in their mouth and, try to eat it. Like, either of these. Because the donut is a very small part, so that might, get swallowed by a child and or animal. And cause, a little bit of damage to them. But yeah. Very fun figures. I really do recommend, if you guys have been curious about these, I recommend getting them. Just because they are very, well articulated, I'd say. And, the boxes are pretty cool too, I gotta say. Just because, they're kind of basic. Like, very basic, actually. Like, just white with some pink on it. But, whatever. And I do hope they, at least complete out, or, fill out the rest of the family in the next wave. I might be wrong, though, because I know for sure Mo is going to be in Series 2, along with Lisa. And like I said, I think there's going to be a Homer in Wave 2, and I think it's basically going to be the exact same Homer. And if I remember correctly, I think they also have a Bartman out there. Like I said, I just did like a little bit of research before this video, so might be wrong. But yeah, really excited to see what this series holds, and I will definitely at least be picking up like the characters I really enjoy, which, I enjoy a lot of them, so hopefully they get at least a lot, of good figures out of this wave. But yeah, Anyway, thank you guys for watching. My name is Carnage, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.